This show is part of the HeadStuff podcast network.
Hello, how are you getting on? And welcome to episode 3 of my lovely podcast, Listen, I'm Delicious. You'll be very happy to know that you're now listening to the number 1 podcast in Ireland. That's right. We have excelled above all other podcasts. I will be now claiming this as the number 1 podcast in Ireland. I don't care if we go down to like 183. We are still considering ourselves the number 1 podcast. So here you are. Welcome. It's a joy for you. It's kind of a funny thing, actually. I remember when I used to play music in pubs, and I used to play in the odd wedding band as well. And every single wedding band in Ireland is the number 1 wedding band in Ireland. You'll know this if you got married. You'll have picked between like 40 different wedding bands, all claiming to be the number 1 wedding band in Ireland. I don't know who's actually deciding or where they're getting this title from. But in my case, I actually am number 1. It said it on Spotify. So there you go. This week we have Lauren Whelan. Lauren Whelan is an influencer extraordinaire, a fashionista. She's in the same sort of field as me. She does her TikToks, but we do a very different side of TikTok. I'm sort of like the dad side of TikTok. I make videos largely for older people. Mine are less cool. She's like young and hip, fashionable. Though I think I'm fashionable myself. Today we do a fit check. So you get to see me show off I get a lot of questions about, Garen, what were you wearing there? It was gorgeous. Show me, where did you get it? Finally, those questions are going to be answered. I'm going to give a shout out here, a completely unsponsored shout out, okay? To a company called Big Dude, right? So just look it up, Big Dude. I get a lot of messages from larger men. If you're tall, if you're fat, it's hard to find clothes that fit you properly. I have this problem as well. I also have size 14 feet. So it's hard to get those clothes. Big Dude is where I get mine. They have shirts in it. This is not sponsored. This is a public service for other fat men. They're not paying me. I'm just letting you know. So you can get your clothes there. Shall we do a fit check for today? I think we should do a little bit of a fit check for today. We do one with Lauren, but I'm wearing something different. We recorded this a few days ago. So let me just stand up here. Hopefully you can still hear me. So today I've got the shirt. This is my fancy shirt. So you'll see me wearing this shirt when I'm doing something important. And if I'm doing something important, I'll have the shirt closed. If I'm doing something a bit more casual, what I'll do is I'll open it up, a bit sexier. And sometimes what I like to do is I like to just open the top few buttons. I think it makes me just look a bit more stylish. I'll show you that now in a second. I'm wearing actually what would appear to be... You can't hear me. 1 second. I'm wearing what would appear to be the same pants as in the video, but I actually have 10 of these exact pants. I have 10 black pairs of jeans. I have this shirt. 1 second. I have this shirt twice. I have another blue shirt twice. And I have a red and green shirt 3 times. So I have about 10 shirts, but most of them are very similar. When I was on the Late Late Show last week, somebody commented that I was wearing the same shirt, the same blue shirt on the Late Late Show as I was wearing in the TikTok that they played on the Late Late Show from 4 days earlier. Now, I have to be honest with you and say that was the same version of the blue shirt, but it had been through the wash, okay? So yeah, I know what I like. I like 3 colours. I like 3 shirt designs. And that's what I wear. Wear pretty much the same pants every day. Sometimes you'll catch me in tracksuit bottoms if I'm feeling a bit sporty, a little bit, if I want a bit of a stretch. But another thing we talk about today with Lauren is dreams. I'm going to do a podcast on dreams at some point because what I want to get on is somebody who analyzes dreams. And we're going to talk through all my dreams because I have very, very weird dreams. And I have a lot of recurring dreams. So I want to get them sorted out. But I will apologize. I believe that I tell you about the same dream I've already told you about in another podcast today. So you might have to listen to that dream again. I apologize. I will look into it in the future and I'll make sure that all of my recurring dreams are told and then we will leave it. You won't have to hear about them again. So that's the podcast. Lauren has brought in a couple of items of food, but we didn't get dinner because I forgot to remind her to bring dinner. So that was my fault. But we have our snacks. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. Let's chat to Lauren Whelan. Stay delicious. Hello, how are you getting on? And welcome to another fabulous episode of Listen, I'm Delicious. We have a fabulous guest today, Miss Lauren Whelan, social media starlet. She's all over the world making TikToks, making a name for herself.
You're blowing me way out of proportion here.
I think I blew you in proportion there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
No, thank you for having me.
I'm very happy to have it. She's like, she's going to be like the cool side of TikTok. I do TikTok as well, but I'm like sort of like a geography teacher doing TikTok.
Oh, sure.
You're more the youth. You understand the youth. You're going to explain the normal part of TikTok to me today.
You're fairly normal to me, I think, on TikTok.
I don't know.
See, the thing is, even the content I make, I don't really consume it as much as I would consume content that you make.
Why is that?
I watch, I don't know.
Why don't you shout at cups of tea then?
Because I feel like I can't do that. It's not funny when I do it, but it's funny when you do it. But I don't watch like what I do as much as I, do you know what I mean?
All right, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch a lot of the first video I ever seen of yours was it was you sticking 2 pieces of garlic up your nose.
I don't do that anymore.
I was like, this is a fascinating page.
Yeah, and I haven't done it since.
Did it work?
It works, but so that I made that video.
So for context, like you weren't just sticking garlic up your nose for fun.
No, I heard it was like a life hack for hay fever. Like if you have loads, like I get really bad hay fever during the summer. Like my eyes swell up. I look like I've been stung by a bee. It's really bad. It was supposed to clear your sinuses or something like that.
Right. Okay.
So I did it, and then. I don't even want to go into too much. Oh, actually, maybe if I go into detail, people won't actually look it up. So don't look it up. I'm going to tell you what actually happens. It's pure snot that just comes out of my nose. It's like a tap. It's rotten. So I did that, and the video got like 500 million views. Jeez. Something stupid. I got like 800,000 followers off that one video.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah.
And you taught lots of people how to get rid of a lot of snot out of their nose.
But then, so I did it, and then I went on Ireland AM, and because of that video, and they had like a professional on before me, and they were like, "Yeah, so don't do that. It's actually just mucus, and it's really bad for your nose." And I was like, "Whoops, whoops."
Who cares what the experts have to say?
Yeah, fuck the experts, man.
The video was proof of concept.
Exactly.
You looked pretty cleared out after that was done.
Oh, it was cleared.
Yeah.
I had nothing came out of me for a good 3 to 4 days. So.
How did you get started with TikTok? Was that what got you started, or were you making videos before that?
I've been doing it since I was 16.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first video I made was I just downloaded it for fun. I was in TY, so I literally had nothing better to be doing. So I downloaded it in school to make a video with all the lads because there was a trend on it at the time, and it was like a song, and all the boys had to wink basically.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I just kept making videos, and they just blew up. I think I got 50k within 2 months or something, so it's pretty quick.
That's mad.
And there wasn't a lot of Irish people on the app at the time because it had only turned to TikTok. But yeah, that's kind of how I started. And then I was just making videos for fun. I was in school still. I was studying. I was in the middle of I was supposed to set my leaving cert in 2020, and then COVID hit, and I got signed by management, and then it's just been that ever since.
Fabulous. Yeah. There you go. Real success story.
Yeah.
And you're from Carlow, yeah?
Yeah. Do you know there's a big picture of you plastered on the side of the barracks in Carlow?
I know, I get sent it all the time.
Every day. I'm like, and when so I saw that you were playing there, and I was like, oh my God, we all have to go. And I wasn't even in the country.
Yeah.
The one time you're in Carlow, I'm not in the country.
People keep sending me messages. I literally get a message, I'd say, every 2 days going, "Oh, Garen, I'm definitely coming to see you in Carlow." And they send me a picture of that. I did the gig over a year ago.
Yeah, I know.
And they still have it. Now, I have to admit, I can
It's a fab photo.
I can sort of see why they left it there. I look fairly handsome on it.
Very handsome.
They did a cool graphic, so I'm kind of happy with it. But yeah, listen, I'm glad you have it. You can keep it there. It's become a mural at this point.
What did you think of Carlow when you were there?
I loved Carlow. Carlow's a great spot.
I loved Carlow.
Carlow's always a county that I took the piss out of for no reason. I just assumed
why?
that Carlow was a dive. But it's actually a lovely place.
It is a dive, man.
You can say it.
It is a dive.
No.
Do you ever
it's actually not that bad.
It's not that good either.
No, but plenty of places are worse. Tyrone is worse.
I've never been to Tyrone, so I can't say.
Don't go.
Okay, perfect.
I'm only joking. They're violent. I'm only joking.
Don't do anything I say seriously.
Don't do anything to me. I love Tyrone.
Love them.
So you're from Carlow. Where do you live now? Are you in Dublin?
Yeah, I just moved up to Dublin.
Oh, very
about 4
fun.
weeks
I just
ago.
moved to Dublin too.
I didn't know that.
I'm a reformed culture as well.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I like it. Yeah, I sort of miss. Like, I miss the cows and stuff. But I
Yeah.
sort of I live like right in the city centre.
Oh, no way.
I live in an apartment.
Are you by yourself?
Yeah, I used to live I used to live in a house. I was paying nothing for it in Mayo. I had a lovely big house.
Yeah.
And now I'm in an apartment. It's grand. Like,
Did you have any roommates with the house, or was it just yourself?
No, you don't pay anything, and nobody wants to live in Ballina. Like, so, they're pretty. If you'll take the house, they'll probably give it to you.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
But no, Dublin's all right. There's a lot of options on Deliveroo. I enjoy
That's
that.
the first thing someone said to me when I moved up was like, the delivery is sick.
Yeah,
I was
I've got
yeah, it is.
394 restaurants near me.
It's ridiculous,
Yeah.
but like the amount I pay for delivery each time is
It's
atrocious.
insane. It's
But one of
insane.
the girls pays like €9 a month for Deliveroo Premium, so you don't pay the fee every time.
Right, because I keep putting it on because I don't want my food to get cold, so I keep paying the bastards an extra
Yeah,
$2.50
I
for
know.
priority.
So do I.
Not that they're bastards, but it's expensive. It gets pricey.
It's
I went into my accountant the other day, and he was like, Garen, you're spending probably a bit too much money. I was like, right, yeah. Well, I don't really buy anything. He was like, well, you're getting like a fair bit of Deliveroo, man. I was like, right, okay. I was like, because I thought there's a place I really like called Camden Rotisserie, and they do rotisserie chicken and potatoes and gravy,
Like a full roast.
The whole shebang. And I was at one point, right? I did well for myself 1 month. Okay, I'll admit it. I did well 1 month, and I blew a lot of it in Camden Rotisserie. I was like, geez, it's so fine dinner. We'll get it again today.
But it's just when you've never had that luxury, and then you're like, whoa, I have so many fucking options.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, as in Ballina, like, there's 2 restaurants on Deliveroo.
Yes.
And both of them are Apache Pizza.
Okay,
So one of
perfect.
them's Apache Pizza, and one of them's like another name, but it's still Apache
still
Pizza.
Apache
I don't know
Pizza.
what's happening there, but that's
Right.
what they're doing. That's the only option. And I love Apache Pizza, and not just because they sponsored me before, but I love Apache
Yeah, but
Pizza.
if you're having it every day.
Yeah, it's just, when I was like, I can order, like, I go on sometimes if I'm going to order, I go on and order something really weird. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to try, what's this?
Yeah.
I ordered, I got a load of sushi the last day.
Ooh,
And
are you a sushi guy? I'm not.
Sushi's my favourite food. But I only discovered, in the last 2 months because I never was exposed to it
Sushi's your
before.
favourite food in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It could be excitement. When something's new, it's fresh. You're excited.
Yeah.
I got a load of sushi the last day, and I normally get normal sushi, but I was like, I'm going to get this one I don't know the name of, and I hated it. I think there was
Really?
octopus or something on it.
Oh,
It was
God.
really chewy.
No, I
But
couldn't
yeah,
deal with the
that's
texture.
obviously my main highlight of coming to Dublin is Deliveroo. How are you finding Dublin?
I love Dublin. I really like it.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because I thought I'd feel so different coming up here from being in Carlow, but because I was up in Dublin so often anyway, it actually doesn't feel that much different.
Yeah.
And so
That's why I moved, because
Yeah.
I was having to come up here 4 or 5 days a week because there's nothing really happens in Mayo. So
Yeah.
anytime I had to do something, I had to come up to Dublin.
Mm-hmm.
And it got to the point where it was costing me so much in hotels and stuff. I was like, even though
Hotels-
Dublin is expensive, I actually have to move.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's why
Like
I'm-
paying £300 for a hotel each time you come up is
It's insane.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's atrocious.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's so bad. So yeah, no, it feels great to be up here and just the convenience of everything. Like even coming up to do this now, it's only a half an hour away. Perfect. Whereas it'd be an hour and a half from Carlow.
Yeah.
And it's just I love it.
Yeah, an hour and a half. I was 4 hours from Mayo. I had to come up an hour and a half.
And you don't drive, do you?
I don't know. Get the train.
That's insane.
Yeah, I'm learning now.
Are you?
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Dublin?
No, I'm learning in a field in Balmullet.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I go back. We go back every now and again, and they bring me out to the field, and I go driving. So
Yeah.
I'm planning on probably within the next 3 years. I take things slow. I'm a slow
3
burner.
years?
I'm a slow burner. So
Okay. Well, fair. Did take me 4 times to pass my test. So.
I'm not afraid of a lot of things, but I'm irrationally afraid of about 3 things.
Okay.
I won't go into them all, but it's helicopters.
Okay.
And driving, and also the McMuffin from McDonald's.
Yeah. Why is it shaped like that?
I've got a recurrent nightmare about it. I've actually already talked about it.
Okay. We won't go into detail again.
I'm just going to wind up saying the same 3 nightmares I have on every single podcast. I have 3. I only have 3 nightmares, but I have them regularly, and they're just about 3 specific things.
Do you get sleep? Sorry, sidetrack. Sleep paralysis. Do you get that?
Yeah, I used to get it. I used to get it all the time. I've gotten out of it now.
My
but-
roommate gets the woman that sits on her chest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't.
Kinky,
My woman wasn't touching me. She was keeping me at arm's length. she wasn't quite ready to commit to physical touch.
Okay, yeah.
She's just kind of staring at me, eyeing me up. But
Yeah.
no, there was no
touching.
She's listen. You're welcome. If you want to,
Touch me if you
want to come
want.
in and sit on my chest, go for it. That sounds scary though.
It is a bit.
Like
yeah.
so, what I get is so like, I don't really get it anymore. I used to get it quite a bit, but when I'm asleep, there's this real small fella with a beard. And he's sorry, everything that happens.
It's
to me is
Eric
weird.
Roberts.
I know. It isn't. It isn't. I wish.
I wish.
He's a handsome man. I
He's
wish.
a very handsome man, yeah.
So it's like this small. He's like a gnome, but he's like,
Yeah.
do you know, he's evil.
Yeah.
And he comes in and he's looking up at me, and then I
Okay.
can't move, and then I can move. Have you ever got it?
I've never had it.
It's weird, yeah. Does she get it every night?
Not every night, but like if she gets it regularly. But like I get bad dreams when I eat cheese before bed. I've discovered because like I make this taco bowl, right, and I have it like most days, just protein and gym and shit, whatever,
Yeah.
boring stuff.
Of course, I know well.
But I found then when I would eat it at night, because I put so much Parmesan cheese on it,
Yeah.
I get really bad nightmares.
Right, okay.
Really
What's
bad
the
nightmares.
worst nightmare you've ever had?
Um,
Do you have any that stick out to you?
I used to have this one reoccurring one that there was like a man hanging on the back of my door every time I closed my
Yeah.
bedroom door. So I would think like I'm just getting ready for bed. Like
Yeah.
the dream is me getting ready for bed. So it feels so realistic. And I just close the door and then there's like a man like hanging from it.
Yeah.
And I get that all the time. And then I just wake up every time the door closes.
Yeah, that sounds quite scary. My dreams
bit.
are like, they are sometimes scary, but like they're so like they don't happen. Like my dreams are like all over the place. Like it's
Yeah.
just a load of random shit happening. So it's really hard to explain them. Like my dream would be like, I'm on a bus and somebody's trying to kill me on the bus, and then I'm running and all of a sudden I'm in Supermax and there's my mum and she's
Okay.
shifting Lewis Capaldi and now there's like helicopters after crashing through the roof. But like in the dream, I'm reacting to it as if it's all, oh, fuck yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Like it all makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
When I get up, I'm like, what the fuck was that?
I always have, you're going to think I'm an idiot for saying this. I always have dreams about things and then they happen.
Okay.
So-
I had this before about my rabbit. So
Your rabbit.
I predicted the death of my rabbit.
I predicted.
Now, he was already dead, but I didn't know he was already dead.
You thought he was hibernating.
So what happened is, this could be a repressed memory, actually. Just let me think.
Okay.
So what happened
It might
was,
have happened.
what happened is that I'm really interested in what you're going to tell the
Okay.
future about. This is the one instance that it happened to me. I was asleep, obviously, and I was like, I had this dream that a dog killed my rabbit.
Okay.
And then I woke up and the rabbit was gone. And I was like, where's the rabbit? Like, and Mum was like, oh, we took him, some bullshit you tell kids, like, oh,
To the farm.
he's grand, he's
Yeah.
gone. No, he was coming back, like. And I was like, oh, that's grand. So it's just, I had a bit of a dream about him, so I'm a bit worried about him. If you could put us in contact as soon as possible,
Yeah.
that'd be great. So anyway, a few days go by and she goes, actually, the rabbit is dead. The rabbit was killed.
Oh.
Fluffy, the rabbit, uncreatively named rabbit.
Oh.
And he was dead. So that's the only time I've been psychic. And
Yeah.
you did it once and I didn't like it, so I didn't go back to it.
I've been psychic a few times.
Okay, let's hear it.
But it's so bad. It's always about boys.
Okay.
Always. So the last
What
time.
is it? He's going to be a prick. I wouldn't call that psychic.
No. Well, we can expect that most of the time. No, it's always like when they're about to like end things or like do something.
Okay.
So the first time it happened, it was last summer, and I was seeing a guy, and I had a dream that in the dream, I was like, oh yeah, you like come with me, and he's like, no, and he's running to another girl, and then the next day he texted me and he was like, yeah, I'm trying to get back with my ex.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, and then the last time, the time after that was also with an ex, and well, obviously he's an ex now. I don't have anyone now, but it was like. We were like talking, and then he was like, no. But like, then he would be like, he'd be running away, but then looking to make sure I'm still there, and then running, and then looking to make sure I'm still there. And then my ex texted me, and he was like, yeah, I just want to be friends.
Oh wow, they're like sort of specific, is it?
Oh,
like it's
yeah.
like it's not. You're not just predicting the breakup. You're like predicting
Like how it's
the
gonna.
style of the breakup. It's like, oh, he's looking back at me still. Okay,
Yeah.
So you can predict breakups.
Apparently.
you could go into business with that. You know?
I could.
Yeah, I reckon you could.
But I can't predict. Well, I can predict them, but like that doesn't make me any more prepared for them.
And do you think that that's like? Do you think like maybe you're clairvoyant, or do you think that you're just seeing the signs and your brain's going, it's gonna happen?
Yeah, maybe it's just trying to give me some signals.
Yeah,
It's trying to warn me, but I'm like, no, they're in love with me.
Yeah.
And they never are.
I pretty much think that about everybody I meet. I'm like,
they probably are.
They're in love with me.
They probably are. They probably are.
So you're clairvoyant.
Yeah, it's okay.
So that's one of your skills.
Yeah.
I think you should bring that into the TikTok videos.
I probably should. I've never talked about that before.
Yeah, there you go. She's clairvoyant, an exclusive.
A tenner per session, right? Okay.
Do you have all these people commenting on your TikTok videos trying to like give people psychic readings? Have you started getting this all of a sudden?
All the time.
All my
All
videos
the
have like
time.
90 comments for somebody going, I just got a feeling off you. Contact me with €40 and I'm going to tell you your future.
Or no, I get DMs as well myself.
Oh, I get plenty of DMs.
And they're like, I just sensed like that this and you're seeing a person with this and like they're not good for you. And I'm like, oh my God, probably. Probably.
See, I always get like, they always butter me up. So they're always like, you've got a special energy. And I'm like, oh.
So true.
I'm like, oh, do I have that? Okay.
See, you believe them because you're like, yeah, I do actually.
I'm like, where's this going? Okay,
Yeah.
special energy.
Yeah.
Let's hear about it. And then she's like, yeah, just give me €40 and I've got something to tell you. I'm like, you just want you don't think I've got a special energy at all.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of psychics recently. But I was going to ask you about, so your content is we're sort of like the opposite ends of TikTok, I feel like. So I'm like, I've always said, I feel like I'm like the geography teacher of Irish TikTok. That's how I view myself. And you're like the youth. You're doing like get ready with me.
Yeah.
Fit checks.
Yeah.
Have I got those right so far? I don't know any of the other ones.
That's
I think I'm a bit off with it now.
I do a bit of a vlog here and there.
Bit of a vlog, bit of a vlog. So I was thinking we should do a fit check right now.
Oh my God, can we please?
We should both do a fit check. So
oh my God.
I'm going to slightly move the microphone so you can still hear me. We might have to do like a slightly bent over fit check.
That's okay.
Let's go.
Everything's better slightly bent over.
Okay, sorry if I'm ruining the shot here.
Where are we standing?
I don't know. I haven't thought this through. I just thought it was a good idea in the moment. Okay, so we'll bring you into the centre of the shot. You can do your fit check first.
Okay. Well, outfit of the day. Is this a
outfit of the day? I'm going to bring over the microphone. So
this is like fit check ASMR.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So top is from H&M.
Okay.
My jeans are I actually don't really know. Ragged from ASOS. They're like green, and then my shoes are Campuses, Adidas Campuses from Size. The jewellery is Enchant and Linnet. And my aura is fabulous.
Okay.
I got it now.
Now it's my go. Hopefully I'm still in shot. Okay, so what you've got here is a shirt. Blue checkered. Matches the eyes, if you can see.
It does.
So that's what I've gone with there. Then we've got, this is from the Big and Tall shop. Okay, so then we've got, it looks like I've got an erection, but that's just my belt. I've got it pulled up high because I'm fat and I like to be able to bend over without people seeing my arse. So that's what the reason for that. Then we've got a maroon top. This I'm sort of rethinking. I'm thinking, should I have gone blue maroon? Am I doing the whole spectrum?
I like that.
Okay, she likes the maroon.
Yeah.
So maroon top. Can you guess where it's from? That's right, it's from the Big and Tall shop. And then we are going to finish that off with some black jeans.
Fabulous.
And I have shoes on as well, but I don't have the range of motion to show you them. So
okay.
There you go.
Oh, you do? Oh my God, high
black
kick.
Runners. Sorry, I nearly killed you there.
That's okay.
So that's the fit check.
Sick.
How was that? Do you think
that was really good. I think you could do those more often.
Do you think I could get some views on them?
Absolutely. Brown Thomas, sponsor him.
Yeah, Brown
Honestly.
Thomas. I don't know what you make, but I'll sell it.
Perfect.
So if we were to if you were to give me some advice, how can I improve my fit? How can I bring my fit up to that next level?
Oh, see, the thing, I'd say we have very drastically different styles.
Yeah, mine would be whatever fits.
Right, okay, perfect. If you had to like think of a celebrity in their style, like who would you be like, oh yeah, I'd love if I could dress like that?
I suppose it's got to be Jack Black, hasn't it? It's real.
Well, then you're on that already.
We've got it. But let's say I wanted to go for like, you know, I want to be like a Gucci model. Obviously, I'd have to wear Gucci. Let's go like, I want to look a bit more French. How would I do that? Bit more stylish, bit more French.
Right, French. I would go a white t-shirt, like plain white.
Plain white. That puts weight on you. I'm just going to tell you, horizontal stripes and white don't really work for me.
Listen.
Okay.
White shirt.
Okay.
Then slacks that are a little high, because that's the French love that. Like black slacks and like a little belt. Wear those little high, like Simon Cowell kind of style. A little high. Then you're going to get a sweater.
Okay.
And put that over your shoulders. You're not going to wear it.
Yeah.
You're just going to put it over your shoulders, any shade.
Yeah.
And then a nice pair of like sambas.
What's a samba?
Adidas sambas.
What's a samba?
Oh my, a sambo.
I know them. I know them very fucking
It's
well.
like it's the white Adidas shoes with the stripes on them.
Oh, right, okay.
I think
See,
that's
now
a
I'm a
fit.
size 14 foot, so it's not easy to get me shoes and
Shit.
everything. Oh, they're nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can get them in a fucking in a
I think
man's
you
foot.
could.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go for it.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Should I jewellery it up? Do you think
I think a simple like silver chain.
should I become one of them men that wears like 70 rings?
That would be cool. With your tattoos, that would be cool.
I always feel like they're going to sell me something illegal.
Do you know
I
what?
don't want to give off that vibe.
You never looked like a man that had tattoos to me.
Well, I do.
You have a full
I have a sleeve. Yeah,
That's sick.
I'm because I'm the geography teacher of TikTok. That's
Yeah, but then you're like, oh, I'm actually a PE teacher because you're kind of cool.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely not a PE teacher. Actually, a lot of my PE teachers were fat, so that's. I always found it a bit strange. I was like, really? Like, I mean, if there's a job you shouldn't be fat for, maybe PE teacher is the one. I think you can be any other type of teacher. You can be fat.
If you can't do,
But a PE
though.
teacher, I don't know.
Maybe
I'm being fat phobic, but it doesn't matter
You
because I
could
am
be.
fat. I have a pass. I just think if I ever see a fat PE teacher, I'm just like, well, get yourself into fucking shape.
Yeah,
man. Come on, man.
set an example, man.
So you were telling me before we started, I was trying to learn a bit more about TikTok.
Yes.
So you were in a thing called the Go House.
Yeah,
okay?
I was.
I understand this is like what was the word you used?
A hype house.
A hype house. What's a hype house?
The hype house was a house that like started in the US of all like the American TikTokers.
Yeah.
They just basically put them all in a house.
Yeah.
So they could make content
Yes.
during COVID. So that's what they tried to do with us, but we flopped tremendously.
Okay, right. That happens. That's okay.
Yeah.
So
flop era.
what was like the idea of it? So it was like you're all just going to make TikToks in there. Is that?
It's just
Okay.
like to make people collab, and like we had like a house channel. So like there was a YouTube channel, a TikTok, and
Yeah.
an Instagram just for the house. So like we'd all make TikToks and content for the house, and then we'd also like do stuff on our own and like collab with each other.
Okay.
It was like it only lasted like 4 months, but
That's a long time to be in a house with a lot of TikTokers, though.
yeah, there was. There 11 of us, but then like all like the camera and crew people like were also in the house all the
And
time.
they were there all the time.
Most of the, so
Who
there
was
was like
paying for this?
God knows.
You don't even know
I
who
actually
was
don't
paying?
know. This was part of the problem. I actually don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just got an email like from someone just going, John.
Oh no, I knew the lads that started them. I'd met one of them
Okay.
before, and like it seemed like a great idea. I was like, fuck yeah. Also, like I'm 18. What
Yeah.
else am I doing during COVID? Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it was fun at the start, but then oh Jesus Christ, it's just
Yeah. Okay.
I got sick of them.
Maybe I should start like a new one.
Oh, I'm not going in it. So
That's all right. I was going to like kind of get like old people.
what, a retirement
Like
home?
no, like my age. Like we're the elder statesmen of like just like all them dads that review spice bags on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just get
The
them
house
all
would
into a house.
the house would just stink of spice
and we'll
bags
all
all the time.
we'll all collab.
Yeah.
Eric Roberts can be there and he won't smell it, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Eric, answer me now, will you be in my collab house? I think, yeah, just get all the old fella, like there's all them like 30 plus men who review spice bags on TikTok.
Now,
One house, who can review the spice bags the best?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen many of those.
We're on completely different
Yeah,
sides.
I
of
feel
it.
like we are.
Every single video I see on TikTok is like, oh, right, what's the spice bag like on the... That's literally... I'm not making fun of Nasty. I love Nasty.
I love
Actually, Nasty,
Nasty.
come on the back.
Yeah.
But it's just some Dublin fella who's gone to some obscure takeaway.
Yeah.
And they're all, in my opinion, copying Nasty.
Yeah, honestly.
So they're all trying to do that one format.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Be a bit more creative.
well, it's not even creativity. It's just like, I feel like spice bags aren't that different from each other, are they?
No, they're all the same.
How many times have you had a spice bag and gone, oh, that was completely different to the last
Never.
spice bag I had?
Like, not once.
Have we even talked about your snacks yet?
No, we haven't.
Okay, we actually didn't even get into it. We were so busy talking about TikTok.
Yeah.
We haven't even got to the snacks yet.
Here's my snacks.
So let's go drink first, your drink of choice.
Okay, I need to preface, this is not the exact drink of choice because they did not have it in any of the shops. I feel like there's a shortage.
Yeah.
Sprite Zero, specifically.
Sprite Zero. This is normal Sprite, however.
This is, yeah, unfortunately.
So I also drink Sprite Zero just to kind of justify
Yes.
all the shite I ate to myself. I'm like, I drink Sprite Zero, so
No,
it's
there's
fine.
just something about
I prefer it.
it's so much better. It's
Yeah.
like, do you know what I always say? Like Sprite Zero is crunchy.
Yeah.
It's like
It's out. It has to be out of a can too. 'Cause
Yeah.
can gives it like it gives it like, I don't know, like makes it like brighter.
Yeah.
Makes the flavour brighter.
and the fizz after it's like
Yeah, it's really fizzy out of the can.
I feel more hydrated out of a can.
Yeah, totally agree. And my favourite is Pepsi Max out of a can. That's
Yes.
that's the best drink you can have. But I agree with you. Diet drinks, because I've had them more now,
Yes.
they taste better to me.
So much better.
So I've been drinking Coke Zero for ages, and now when I try and drink regular Coke, it feels viscous. It feels like thick.
Okay, do you want to elaborate on that big word for me?
Yeah, it feels thick. Like
Okay.
it feels like thick in my mouth. I don't know how to explain it. It's like if you drink low-fat milk and then you drink normal milk, you realise how thick normal milk is.
Or yeah, because my friend my roommate has like this weird oat milk. But it's not oat milk, it's oat drink.
Okay.
And it's so watery. And then when I drink my own oat milk, I'm like, ugh.
Oh, there's different types of oat milk.
Yeah.
How do you get milk out of an oat? Do you know?
I mean, I think you just like squeeze it.
Okay. Just squeeze it and tell it it's good looking.
Yeah,
and
tell it.
You'll
yeah.
get milk eventually. Yeah, same trick with pretty much everyone. Okay, so what's our snack?
My snack is. Okay. I always say the way to my heart is barbecue hula hoops.
Oh, fabulous.
This
yes.
is the goat. I am obsessed with this. If you actually want me to fall in love with you, buy me barbecue hula hoops.
Excellent choice. I actually have a thing about hula hoops. So
Okay.
I don't like ready salted anything.
Yeah.
But my favourite, like top 5 favourite crisp of all time is ready salted hula hoops.
The red ones.
Yes, because for some reason, they're the only ready salted thing that tastes unreal. I love them. These are
Yeah.
good too.
No, they're the best.
The ready salted is actually my favourite hula hoop, and it's one of my favourite crisps of all time. I
That's
I get the
crazy.
bigger bag though.
Yeah, they didn't have. You know the big ones. They didn't have those either.
Yeah.
But I don't like barbecue anything. Like I
Yes.
like barbecue nothing. No other barbecued flavor crisps. If there's barbecue sauce on something, I won't eat it. But barbecue hula hoops, smash.
Excellent choices. Excellent choices.
Thank
That's
you.
Now, we were meant to have a meal for you, but there's been some logistical errors this week, so
Okay.
we don't have a meal for a couple of people. But what would be like your favourite death row meal?
Death row meal.
Whatever. It doesn't have to be death row, just whatever's your favourite.
My comfort meal. Okay, well I have like a comfort meal and then I'd have my death row meal.
You can go into both.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Comfort meal is red pesto, pasta, and cheese and bacon.
Okay.
That is like, if it solves all my problems. I'm sad, I make pesto pasta.
Italians, everybody knows I'm an 8th Italian, so I'm pro that.
See, you're pro pesto and pasta.
Red pesto especially, love it.
Red
yeah.
pesto, especially. I only put my roommate onto it there. Like, I was like, it's so much better than green pesto.
It's nice on a sandwich.
So good. A
A
ciabatta,
little sprinkle of that with some, put that in the ciabatta.
bit of bacon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You can put anything. I like it with a bit of egg.
Ooh.
Like a breakfast sandwich with a bit of pesto. Kind of
Ooh.
livens it up, makes it more European.
With your scrambled eggs.
Well, no, I put like a fried egg on it. You could do
I
scrambled.
do scrambled eggs and
pesto.
pesto.
Do you? Very exotic.
I did my pizza in pesto sometimes.
You dip your pizza in, but wow, you are living the high life
I
in
am.
Dublin, aren't you?
I'm giving posh. I buy it all from M&S as well.
Oh, M&S, I went in there actually for the first time a couple of weeks ago.
That's
And
amazing.
and I bought I just bought a few things out of there, but I got this porridge and it was
Ooh.
like creamy porridge. And I was like, oh, I'm not arsed with porridge. Like I won't binge eat that. That's fine. I'll just buy that. Bought it anyway, and I had one taste of the fucking thing. It was like crack. I don't know what the fuck they were putting in it.
There's just something
I was
about
like, what are
M&S,
these
dude.
rich English people doing?
I
man?
know.
And
Have you had the-
I had like 9 of them. I was just like, fuck yeah.
They make ready-made sushi in pesto and or in M&S and
Don't worry,
Duns as well.
I've been back in.
Yeah.
yeah. I've been
I've
back in. I'm
returned.
sampling the wares. I'm trying to stay away from the cake section because I go over to the cake section and I'm like, oh, what are you up to in here?
I
Like these
know.
are good.
Addictive.
Yeah. So we've got the
Comfort
pesto,
meal. Mm-hmm.
the pesto.
Pesto. Copyright that.
Yeah.
Copyright that. That's good.
Pesto could be the name of my upcoming 8th Italian restaurant.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So we've got the pasta with red pesto, cheese and bacon.
Mm-hmm.
What's your other meal? Is this your main meal?
This
now?
is my main meal. This
Okay.
is like my favorite. Like anything Indian food, I eat it up.
Okay.
So I always get.
I'm actually going for a Pakistani meal with Eric
Ooh.
Roberts this evening.
Oh my god, can I come? What the
Yeah,
hell?
I think he's only got room for one.
Oh, is he?
I don't
Oh,
know. I mean,
really?
that's just what I was told.
Oh, right. Okay, date night. I won't intrude. No problem.
I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he can go. I don't know.
No, but I get onion bhajis. Have you ever had an onion bhaji?
Yeah, 100%.
It's like a sexy onion ring.
Yeah, they're unreal.
Oh my god, it's so good. I at my 21st birthday, I had a whole Indian buffet delivered
I
to my house.
I had an onion bhaji cake.
That would have been great as well. To be honest, nobody ate the cake. We only ate the onion bhajis.
Okay, so you had a whole like banquet. Indian
So
banquet,
what we do is we'll like for any occasions we'll get like the buffet delivered to the house. So
Mm-hmm.
like they have like the whole trays and the candles underneath, and we like I would literally eat Indian all night. At 5 o'clock in the morning, I was eating onion bhajis.
Oh, okay.
So good.
So onion bhaji is your favorite, or is this like a?
This is like so that's the starter.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
And then we have either a jalfrezi or a balti curry. Oh, it's chicken curry. Oh my god.
I've only ever had korma and tikka.
Jalfrezi is spicy. Like, do you
Spicy.
like spice?
I do actually. Yeah.
Like you
I do,
would be
yeah.
on the toilet after. Like
That's all. Well, I go to the toilet every day anyway.
yeah,
So
convenient.
Yeah.
Convenient.
So I
Anyway,
might as well just slip that in while I'm going anyway.
exactly. And pilo rice and garlic naan. That's
Okay,
my
fabulous.
favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, when I go to I can't. Well, it's not that I can't go. Like I like going to the Indian place, but I always order like almost like I might get a couple of the naans and just have a bit of them. Just because I like is it called pashwari? Is that the
Yes.
one with the stuff in it?
Yeah.
I like a taste of that, but I don't like the whole thing. Like this is the sort of shit. This is the sort of shit I tell myself no, because I'm about to just prove that I do like the whole thing. So I'm like, yeah, I want to get a pashwari, but like I don't want the whole thing. It's very rich.
Too much.
This is the sort of shit I tell myself. And then I'll just get a normal one as well.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'll have that, and then I'll have just pick at the pashwari. Right? The fucking two of them. and they'll give me free pompadums, and I'm having them as well.
Oh, I am fucking up those pompadums every time.
Pompadums are weird because they taste weird, but I like it.
I think prawn crackers taste weird. I don't like them.
Oh, I love prawn crackers.
I think they taste so
I sprinkle
strange.
them on top of my Chinese like croutons. It's like a salad,
It is like a salad.
just like a salad. Makes
Exactly.
It
It is.
healthier.
It's exactly like a salad.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna do
So is balti or jalfrezi either or do you have a preference?
Preferably jalfrezi.
Okay.
But it depends. Like each restaurant, it could be way too spicy in one restaurant.
Okay.
So like it depends on how spicy
So
it is.
jalfrezi, onion bhaji. Do you have like a dessert?
No, I'm not a dessert
Not
lady.
a dessert person.
No, because I will devour that.
That means you do like dessert.
Oh, I do like dessert. But I just can't. I wouldn't have the stomach for it in the end.
Okay. You're on death row, I mean, why not? Okay, so that's excellent. Excellent choice. Very exotic.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm an exotic girl.
Very worldly.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Well, Lauren, it's been an absolute pleasure.
No, thank you
Thanks
so much.
If anybody wants to follow you, where can they find you?
I'm on TikTok. It's Lauren Whelan, and Instagram. It's Lauren Whelan with like 7 million N's at the end. I actually can't remember how many N's are on it. And I'm Lauren Whelan on YouTube. I don't really post on there, but sometimes.
You might want to go on and have a look.
Yeah.
Stay delicious, guys.
Love you.